Hi everyone, I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for our message today. I'll choose 3 cards and I'll also read the base of the pack, and I'm setting the intention for a general reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. So there we have 1, 2 and 3. The first card is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is all around our thoughts, asking us to have clarity, not to allow our minds to fill with illusion. And as we cut through that illusion, we do start to see with clarity. There is a activation of our crown chakra taking place at this time. So all thoughts may be coming to the surface. And it is to really cultivate those thoughts, to really be mindful of what we are projecting out into our reality. Do we want to manifest it? To bring in and sit, come into alignment and meditate and do a decluttering of our thoughts. We're going through this transition. And our ego is shouting really at the top of its voice. It will be bringing all old stories up. And they feel real. So the ego is connected to the 3rd dimension, very dense energy. And as we choose our thoughts very, very carefully, we start to detach. And our ego is the part of us that goes into overprotection. It judges ourselves. We're very critical. It doesn't really love us. So it has been birthed from a place of abandonment, of not being understood. So as we start to love that essence within us and calm it, like we would a child who's going through a difficult situation, we would calm that child down. And the same thing is with our thoughts. We are choosing better thoughts. We are choosing with clarity. We're choosing with belief in the divine, belief of ourselves, and allowing our thoughts to start to create the environment that we wish to move into. And this is the beginning. It's already starting. So whatever shifts you're going through in this moment, stay focused on your mind, empty your mind, have a nice salt bath, drink lots of water, look into the water. And with our water, how clear this water is how clear our mind is meant to be. When it's all rippled, we can't see the truth. So the truth doesn't reside in our head. It's a truth of past, it's a truth of illusion. Now we're being asked to see with clarity, clearing away any of those thoughts that really cause disempowerment, that cause discomfort, disharmony. All those are from the lower vibration. We're now moving in with clarity, and with every thought there he is setting a butterfly 3, transforming our thoughts into that expansion of love, into that divine connection, and allow these activations with the divine to occur, and they will bring in the most profound healing. Choose your battles wisely, which is echoing from the first card. We don't have to go into conflict with ourselves or anyone, because if we do, we are stepping into our ego. There is no competition, that we all have our own unique gift. And to really focus on that unique gift that is now beginning to transform into our lives, into our minds. So choose your battles wisely. So this is the Seven of Wands, and it is one of conflict. But once we put that baton down, there is no conflict. We are creating conflict. We are bringing that conflict towards us. So wherever you are in your life, look around, look at any conflicting feelings that you may have, and realize that is an emotional memory coming up to be acknowledged, and to make peace with the feeling, not to go into battle with it. Make peace, sit down, relax, come into alignment, get those beautiful thoughts coming into your mind through these heavenly upgrades coming into our heart chakra, and allow them to dissolve now any conflicts that we have with ourselves or that we have with the outside world. And as we do that, this brings movement, and this is the Chariot in the traditional tarot card deck, and this is movement. We're moving into this new dimension. We're turning that page of a new chapter of our lives, and we are going in, we are being guided by our heart into the pureness of love. And the pureness of love will heal any releases that you're going through at the moment, whether it is mental, emotional and physical. Lots of physical releasing going on at the moment. Be gentle with yourself, breathe to peace. Don't allow any thoughts to come in and create a story that brings in any kind of fear into your life. Come into your heart, connect with your guides and your angels. That's where they reside. They're already within us. And it's only by coming into our heart space that we start to open up and allow our guides and angels to come through. We are these heavenly portals now, that are portals of heavenly energy. Galactic masters of light are flowing through us when we come into our heart center and we come into the frequency and the vibration of love. This is the Chariot. This is a card of acknowledgement of all the hard work that we've done, an acknowledgement from our guides and our angels who are cheering us on. This is a card of ascension, and Archangel Metatron, and he is the Archangel of the Book of Life. So project onto that new page, that blank page, the most beautiful outcomes that you could ever wish to manifest. And as you're projecting with pure faith, with no expectation, giving room for the divine to work its magic in our lives, we start to move away from these conflicts because they're no longer serving us. They don't reside in the higher vibrations. So this is the Chariot. And in the traditional chariot, in the traditional tarot card deck, it is the two lions, the white one or the dark one, and in the Angel Tarot card deck it's the two horses, the black and the white. And we are being reminded that we are steering our life based on where we are placing our attention and how we're speaking and how we're feeling. We are really steering our lives into wherever we are focusing on. So when we take our gaze away from this, because we've got this beautiful energy and these beautiful upgrades coming in, and they're coming into our heart center. Letting go of the conflict now, let it dissolve, right and burn. We've got this beautiful energy of the 1st and the 2nd of February coming now. Venus has gone in direct, so we will feel our relationships lightened, any burdens that we have been going through. It's still in shadow, so there may be still some shadow work to do, but also how we are viewing ourselves when Venus goes into retrograde or is in its shadow stage. We start to really look at ourselves and maybe judge ourselves, criticize ourselves, not happy with ourselves. So really look at what may be coming up in that area as well, to really make sure that we are having that time to find some self-love and some healing during this time. But things are looking up. This is a karmic card. We're moving in the right direction. We're moving through our heart space, which has become a portal for this heavenly energy to flow through us and to manifest out in our reality. And then the base of the pack is strengthening bonds. The Ace of Pentacles. So this is anchoring now all this beautiful energy in to our reality. The Ace of Pentacles is to do with our finances, our career, our health, so things starting to improve. The moment we start to shift our attention from conflict to peace, that's what we create within us. We create a healthier body, and it resonates all around us, and we start to draw in this beautiful abundance, the finances, the prosperity, the health, everything in this physical realm. It could even be moving of home. So things starting to come in, new energy. And look how she's walking through that archway. All those trees are, those cherry blossoms are all bowing and allowing her to walk through into the light. This is where we're moving into, keeping hold of those pure intentions, realizing there's no room in our lives for the conflict. Conflict doesn't reside in the oneness. The moment we judge another, we have gone into division. Everybody is here doing their soul journey, and that is the divine, that is the law, that is the spiritual law of cause and effect. So every soul is coming to heal and to learn and experience, and in doing so, each time we bring an essence of our soul that has been trapped in past lives, we become clearer and stronger within. So this is anchoring this beautiful energy that we're moving into our physical lives now, into this material world, anchoring it and moving in light. So we have 2 sevens there. Sevens are following our guidance, our chakras system being activated and cleansed and cleared as we move through. So that's 14, 15, 16, 7 again, 777. What a sacred number. So real sacred energy, even if it does feel uncomfortable, there's divine healing going on within. Just go with it. Don't go into conflict with any discomfort that you've got going on. Be gentle with yourself and move through this energy of the 777, which is, it's such a beautiful spiritual number. So that is the reading, and thank you so much for listening. And I am answering now. Nick Pam, she asked a few questions and asked for a reading. So she's asking about if there is any blocks within a spiritual connection. So I'm asking now, and I'll choose 3 cards for you, Pam. And I actually am coming to the Angel Tarot, because you've got such a connection with the angelic realm. The angels are coming through as soon as I mention you. You've got such a beautiful connection with the angelic realm. So I'm asking now for a message, and to please bring through anything that you need to know at this time, anything that you need to know to help you, to guide you for your highest and greatest good. So there we have 1, 2, and 3. Wow, these are beautiful. So the 5 of air. So this is about conflicting thoughts. So you also ask about, when you're doing healing work, that you feel that you're taking on energy from others, and you're definitely an empath. But when we are doing our healing work, we have this divine connection that flows through us into the person that we are healing. So in doing so, we are also receiving healing. So sometimes something of our own stuff can come to the surface, and we can feel that it's coming from another person. So we start to reject it, saying it's coming from this place or that place, when ultimately it's something from within us that's come up for healing. So if you're going through any of that, go back within. Have a nice salt bath. Do some cleansing of using sage in your aura, and actually disconnecting from your clients. So as soon as you've finished healing, actually disconnect, using your hands to disconnect from that person, so that energy is not transferring. Also, if we are feeling any kind of symptoms after we've done healing, to really just have a nice salt bath, and whoever sits within us, in front of us, is a vibrational connection. So if they've got some lower vibration energy going on, it can hook in and wake up something within us. So there is lots of healing going on at that time for ourselves and for the person that we have been facilitating that healing for. So come out of the conflict, come back in within, because ultimately everything that is within us is outside of us. So there's nothing that unless we've got that vibrational connection to, can create any kind of disturbance within us. So what is happening when you're going through that is that something within you has woke up. Might not be from this lifetime, some conflict, and it's coming up, and your guides, your angels, are saying it's time for you to rest now and seek clarity through this, not to project it on our outside world, to actually go within, be gentle with ourselves, to drink lots of cleansed water, to be in that place of meditation, not to get lost in it and try and go into conflict with it. Allow it to come to the surface for this divine light, this beautiful divine light that is flowing through you to dissolve. It's nothing from the outside, and we are empaths, and we can take on other people's not symptoms, but we can take on their challenges. So when we're taking on their challenges, we come out of alignment. So just be mindful, because we are healers, that we don't go into rescue and trying to fix everything. Because once we try to fix everything, we go into our mental, and we start unintentionally to project how we would feel in their position, and it's a very uncomfortable feeling. So to come back from that, completely disconnect, know that when you've given healing, there is a divine intelligence that is flowing through you. You're the channel, flowing through you into that person, and then detach and allow it to work its magic. And whatever comes up for you is for your healing as well. So you're a healer, you're moving up in frequency. So things that we have not dealt with come to the surface then, and then we are able to look at it and own it and do our own self-healing with it. So wherever you are conflicted in your mind, it just creates a little bit of conflict around. You've gone through a lot in your life, you've gone through a lot of challenges, and now you're coming into a place of your heart. So as you're coming into this heart center, anything that is not healed yet will be coming to the surface, and they are our teachers. As we go through our own healing, we have more insight, we have more wisdom to help and guide others. If we've never gone through any of these challenges, we can't help anybody around us. So you're going on this beautiful healing journey. They're asking that you just, yes, you're receiving the upgrades through your crown. So there's lots of upgrades coming in through your crown as you're connecting now to the angelic kingdom, and they are flowing through you, and you are becoming a challenge for the a channel for the angelics. So they won't come through our mind. We might get visions, and we might get lovely and encouraging messages that way, but they don't come in with any conflicts or anything like that. That is our own ego coming in. So moving away, coming into that alignment. If you're feeling any kind of tiredness or however it is affecting you after certain healings, that is an essence within us that really does need our extra love and care. And once it's healed, there's nothing for anyone to hook into then. It's just, we become whole, and we're always learning, we're always moving through, and with every client we learn something new. And to protect yourself, call in Archangel Michael with his sapphire blue cloak of protection, but see it coming in, and always disconnect from your client, and as they go, that's it, allow the divine to do its magic. Don't then be wondering how it's gone or reconnecting with you with our thoughts, because in doing so we start to then take the healing away from the divine. So yeah, just really looking and making sure you're doing your own self-healing, making sure that you are able to disconnect mentally, physically, emotionally from your client. That's not saying that we don't care. It's actually allowing the divine, and we are faith healers because we're working with the divine, and it's allowing the divine then to come in fully and do whatever healing that is required. And it might be coming from a completely different way. The healing might occur in a different way to what we think that it would do. So it is just to allow it to move through that person, allow it to move through you, and always disconnect and surround yourself with Archangel Michael's sapphire cloak of healing, and that will protect you from anything. But you see, it can't connect us from our own karma. That is something, if we've got something that needs some healing, it will come to the surface. So you're well on your way. And then you've got the Ten of Earth. So this is what you're moving into. the Ten of Earth, and this is a happy family life. Things coming together for you. Nothing for you to worry about at all. Take any kind of expectation off yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Allow your heart to guide you. You have an army of angels around you. That's why we connect on such a soul level. This is the energy. This is at the very core of you, and it's starting to emanate now. Let go of anything that's not bringing you joy, and it's not pushing anything away or being reluctant. It is just to hold on to what uplifts you and focus on that. And as you focus on it, you start, this is the Ten of Earth, so you're starting to manifest beautifully. You are now bringing your manifestations into this physical realm. And then the King of Water. So the King of Water is really in control of their emotions. You see there how this sea of consciousness is so clear, and all that heavenly help around you. This is a card of our connection with our spiritual gifts. So you've got beautiful connection there. And when we have these spiritual gifts, they are so natural to us. We don't even realize we've got them. We don't have to work hard for them. They're just there within us. They just emanate from us. And this is you. This is you. This energy within you that is so clear, so pure, so beautiful. So move your head out the way. Allow the divine to just work through you. We are channels for the divine. And as we keep ourselves in a nice, calm and peaceful place, that is when we hear our guidance so clearly. So you are so connected. You have the King of Water, the Ten of Earth here. Powerful, powerful cards. You're anchoring now your divine essence. You're moving up into the higher frequencies and into those higher dimensions, and you're anchoring them. You're anchoring it into your life. Just let go of any conflicts, any confusion. Know that what's happening in this moment in time, right, I'm feeling a little bit out of alignment. I need to go in. I need to do some self-healing. I need to rest. I need to listen to my own guidance and to really quiet my mind. And the base of the pack is the Queen of Air. Again, focus. She's looking into that globe and all connections there. She is looking into the globe at the unicorns. She's really focused on a higher frequency, a higher vibration, and this is the magic of you. When you let go of wondering, you open up and refocus. She is only looking into that globe. And this is a lady who has been through a lot in her life and knows that really focusing on it absolutely doesn't solve anything. It makes things a little bit harder, well, a lot harder. So refocus, cultivate, allow these beautiful activations that are occurring in and around your crown coming in now through all the pathways of your mind, rewiring you to that higher connection. And the more you focus on it, the more you're connecting to it and rising up. So beautiful, beautiful cards for you, Nick Pam. And also, there is no blocks. You're well on your way. The only block would be our thoughts. That's all that will block us. So I'm sending you some healing. Sending you some healing to help you to come into alignment with your higher self. To really feel the divine love that is flowing through you. To really be aware of who you truly are. You are so connected to the angelic realm and to the divine. Feel that connection, and as you feel that connection, as you feel that sacredness, you're drawing it into your life. So I'm sending healing. Please be open to accept it. It's flowing into your beautiful heart, filling your heart with divine healing, bringing your head, your crown, and your heart center into alignment, becoming a portal now of divine healing. Feel the peace. Allow your body to relax and allow your hands to just let go of anything that is causing you any kind of concerns. Feel your hands relax, and as you let your hands relax, you sink deeper and deeper into peace. And as you sink into peace, that is the divine essence of who you truly are. That is connecting with your higher self. Just let go and let God. I'm sending this healing through all directions of space and time, and you will feel your angels around you, embracing you in their divine love and healing. You are so loved. You are very loved. Come into the love yourself the way you love your children, your grandchildren. Love yourself the same way. Feel that immense love that you have in your beautiful heart, which is a gift from God. There is nothing for you to worry about. Absolutely nothing. And I'm asking the angels to please carry this healing to you. That this healing will be there and penetrating within your body for as long as required. And every time you go within, you will feel this love, this immense love, from my heart to yours. As it now melts away any blocks that you may have or perceive to have, coming into alignment, uplifting you now into love and joy. So I'm sending so much love. And also you mentioned about your loved ones in spirit. So I'm going to ask for a message from your loved ones in spirit for you. And I'm asking that they draw close and they place their palms within mine and bring through a message. There we go. There's one. Come up. And it says, I am surrounded by loving animals. And as we move into heaven, we are surrounded by all our animals that have crossed the rainbow bridge. They're there waiting for us. There's such immense love for animals here. There is so much joy in spirit, so much love coming your way from your loved ones, coming through with the messages that they are at peace, they are happy, they have ascended, they're in that pure bliss of happiness. And another card is, I send you loving thoughts through nature. So every time you see those signs, you know it is your loved one. Every time you have the memory, that beautiful memory come into your mind, it's them coming in to say hello. They're still with you. They are still connecting and guiding you. You are loved, and they feel the love that you have for them. There is a beautiful connection there of love. There's nothing for you to worry about. There is nothing. They just come through and say that when you are happy, they are happy. They love to hear you laugh. They love to watch you with your grandchildren, and how you connect with your grandchildren. You're helping them to grow and be true to themselves. Know that your loved ones are there, connecting with your grandchildren, are around you all the time, that are away there in that heavenly realm with the animals, and are at peace and absolute joy. And they're coming through with so much love. You will feel it in your heart. You will feel it. So I'm sending so much love to you, Nick Palm. And thank you for interacting with me, and thank you for connecting with me. And the message as well that you asked, where this soul connection comes from, it comes from Lemuria. It comes from where angels and man and woman were as one. There's just pure love. There's just pure love. And that's how we have connected. We are part of the same soul family. So I'm sending so much love, and thank you so, so much for being here. It really does mean so much. Thank you, and God bless. Thank you.